All right, we have a ton to get to today. We have agent stuff, we have tools for builders, and we have some really interesting research coming out of Microsoft. So, number one, it has been hard for people to get a sense of what you can do with an agent. A new site called agentrecipes.com aims to change that by making it really clear visually what task the agent is accomplishing and also presenting code snippets. Now, agents are overhyped right now. People are calling cron jobs agents. People are doing anything they can to rename stuff agents because it gets funded so fast. But that being said, agents really are a class of AI tooling, and it is helpful to understand what they can do. And so I do appreciate it when people are building little sites. This one's free, where you can just understand like what's in the box, what's an agent. Now, this brings me to the other side. If you're not a developer, if you're not getting the coding side, you may want to use an agent or see an agent in a real use case, and you may want to see what the business value is before you start to go after and build something. Let's say you're a builder, but you're on the business side. Will pay for this is apparently going to be an agent-driven market listening tool for X, where the agent will go out, it will read X tweets all the time, and it will select the ones that it feels represent market signal and categorize them so that you can go through and see a curated feed out of X and just see what people say they will pay for and choose to build that. I think that's a really interesting use case because, one, if it works, it's not launched yet. If it works, it shows a proactive agent use case, which I think is one of the more genuine agent use cases in the wild I've seen. There's a couple others, but it's a good one. And then two, it sort of builds on itself because you're going to see a lot of use cases that agents in turn can help build. And so it sort of stimulates the creation of the whole agent ecosystem. All right, number three. This one is a little bit more Star Trek. Microsoft has released MatterGen, which is, it's close to when you can just order tea on the enterprise and it just appears. It's not quite that because it doesn't actually synthesize the matter, but it is specifically an advanced scientific model, an AI model for designing new materials. And so in this case, they're not so much looking to recreate the cup of tea as they are looking to help scientists discover new materials. This is really in line with one of the things that Sam Altman has laid out as a goal for when artificial intelligence has really crossed the event horizon, when it's become something that is smarter than us. And that is that it can discover its own new physics. And so you're going to see a lot of push on cutting edge models in the next year or so. And a lot of that is going to come around science. So I'll be really curious to see sort of how MatterGen evolves, how it gets used. I bet new materials get discovered this year. It should be fun. Copycoder is really cool. Copycoder is back in the tools land. It's not really agent-based. It's just a site where you can go and paste in a screenshot and understand how to prompt an AI-assisted building tool to make what's in the screenshot. And sometimes it's really hard to prompt. Prompting is a high leverage activity. If you're prompting to build and you get it wrong, it can go off the rails fast. So Copycoder is really helpful for that. Finally, synthesis. Synthesis is one of my favorite uses of AI so far. Synthesis is building an AI math tutor for kids. And we know that, AI helps with children's education if teachers are involved. One of the things that just came out recently was a report, the paper is still being written, out of an experiment that was done in sub-Saharan Africa where teachers were asked to build prompts for students in their class that were falling behind. And they did so. And they were able to see in just a few weeks a massive amount of catch up as the students work with those sort of custom ChatGPT-like tutors. So there's a lot of opportunity there. Synthesis is going after it with math. I'm excited as a parent. All right. That's the news for today. Cheers.